Hi, welcome back. This is going to be our second video, and this is basic screen sharing in Zoom. So when would you need to do this? In a learning video, doing a slideshow would be a big one, doing a video. So let's say that I'm giving a mini lesson and I want to show a YouTube video. I would want to share my screen for that. Using the whiteboards, using Jamboard or using the built-in whiteboard in Zoom, all of those things would require some screen sharing. If I want to show how to do something on my computer or my iPad, screen sharing. So you don't have to screen share though. You can just have your whiteboard behind you or just talk. So like if you could stand in front of your whiteboard in your classroom or have a board at home and take notes and do that, and that's totally fine. But just make sure that you are cognizant of what you're writing, and that everything is kind of filling up the screen and the kids can see what you're doing. But screen sharing would be something that you'd want to do if you want to give detailed looks at what's going on in your computer. So I'm going to share my screen with you to then show you how to share a screen. So this is what your window would kind of look like, regardless of whether you've shared your screen or not. For me, my view has not changed, but for you, now you can see everything kind of around my little frame here because I've shared my desktop. So desktop, well here actually. So now I want to share my screen. So I'm going to share my screen and this window pops up. So this, you have your desktop, whiteboard, iPhone, or iPad sharing stuff, which we'll do in a couple videos, and then Google Chrome. I've got maps up, pages up, my text messages, notes. These are pictures of brains because my friend has a brain thing going on and I was researching it. So I'm going to click desktop, which is where I am. But so this is, again, you can see my desktop. So I can move around and I can show you my different apps and everything. And they are all there and you're seeing kind of what I'm seeing on my screen. Okay, so that's desktop. The thing with desktop is you see everything on the screen. So if I had a weird text message and my messages popped up or something like that in desktop, it's not gonna protect you from that. Now, the neat thing about desktop is you can kind of cycle through different things without having to change your screen sharing, and you can do annotations, you can, I don't know, it's a little more free, I guess, but because it's a little more free, you have to really be careful about what you have up. Like I had pictures of brains. So the other thing you can do, and now you don't have to actually stop share if you want to switch from like one type of sharing to another. You can just come up here and do new share, or just click share screen again, and it'll bring that menu up again. So I'm going to go to Google Chrome. And so now here, you can only see Google Chrome and you see me there. And so I can move around and you can't see what I'm doing. And you guys can't see this either, but there's a kind of a green box around it. And that is, anything inside the green box is kind of protected. So that's what you can manipulate and move around. Anything outside the green box, the audience cannot see. So if you know you're just going to be doing Chrome, but you want to like toggle between, I would highly recommend this above desktop. Now, if you know you're going to be doing Chrome and then Maps or something, you might want to, I know you can still just do a new share, but personal preference, I suppose. So, so here is a PDF that I'm going to send out with these videos on everything that I'm talking about right now. And so this is this. If I wanted to do my slideshow, I could come over here and start my slideshow and present it. And here I am. Now, what I could do is you cannot start or stop recording when you've got a full screen up like this. You're going to have to be like actually in that Zoom window. But what I could do is stop my video, hop in and stop my video, start my recording, go pull up my slideshow, and then go. Just kind of all quickly. So I can go through my slideshow narrate over it, and bada bing, bada boom, okay? And then again, I can go through my desktop, or I'm sorry, my Zoom tabs, but you still can't see my desktop, okay? And so that is doing the Chrome windows. So if I go back to new share, so this is the Google Chrome. So let's say now, so I've showed you my slideshow, and now I want to show you my newsletter. I can pull up Pages, and Pages, again, you can't tell this, but for me, my screen basically looks the same, but I have a green square around Pages, and now that's all you guys can see. I can switch again and go to Maps. So here's a map of San Francisco. Again, for you guys, it's full screen. For me, it's not, but that's, you know, just be aware of that. So like if you have the green line on your screen, it means that the kids can't see anything outside of that. So if you pull something else up, you need to be in desktop to do that. So if I go to new share and go back to desktop, I now have San Francisco and my newsletter and me all kind of together. Okay, and so I can kind of click between these. So it really kind of depends on what you're doing, what you're demonstrating to the students. If you do have several apps up, like if you're showing how to use something like iMovie and GarageBand, I don't know, or something like that, maybe you want to toggle like that. Or if you're showing them different slideshows, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason to do desktop, but it does, you can kind of see the difference there between what desktop would look like and then when it's just picking a window. And so that is sharing your screen. Now, one more thing down here, it says share computer sound. If you are showing a video, do that too. If you're showing a video on your recording, you're going to want, stop sharing. No, you're going to want to do that share computer sound, because what's going to happen if you don't is if whatever volume you just like have your laptop on, it'll play the video and then your microphone is going to pick up the video as if it was picking up your voice, and that's not going to sound great. But if you click that share computer sound, it will actually share the sound as if it was kind of being ported through to the video recording. So make sure you do share computer sound if you want to share video. And that's also for a meeting too. If you're in a Zoom meeting, the kids won't be able to hear if you don't use share computer sound. It'll sound super muffled. So that's basic screen sharing. And then in the next video, we're going to talk about whiteboards. So thank you so much. Bye.